Hello everyone. Today I am here to talk about a very cool weapon concept for this game. So please listen to my cousin, you, or also known as in English, Mochi.
Hey, what's up? It's Mochi. So you got clarification from my good cousin, my dog, Ling. He's a goat. 10 out of 10, dude. Would recommend. But he told you guys that today is going to be a Chinese weapon concept for the Wild West. Roblox, not any other weird game called the Wild West. But let's get to it. My idea is the Chinese fire lance. If you have been living in modern society, you've probably never heard of this. The fire lance, first gun, flamethrower, was a spear kind of lance, actually, with a bamboo, sometimes metal, little tube wrapped or nailed or fastened to a lance, and you would stuff gunpowder, pottery, metal, rusty screws to give them tetanus into this little can bottle thing, cup, and then you would fasten it, and you would light it, and as fragments of molten pottery are flying into your enemy's eyes, you stab them. And this is a really good idea, because who doesn't want to do that anymore? It's pretty easy not to. And I was thinking,
but this should have the effect of like a flamethrower, and hopefully will melt the face off of our pumpkin. So we'll give it a shot and see how well it works.
We start first with a small load of gunpowder.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna hold that.
Then we increase the load in the second attempt.
We tried the previous one, and that was more of a kind of an incendiary flamethrower blend where it starts from the front here and burns its way back. For this, another one of the descriptions that it had for how
got this from, I was playing D-Day, and I was just using the flamethrower class, and I was like, how cool would it be for there to be a flamethrower in the Wild West? And I was like, there could be, logically, because the Wild West doesn't have flamethrowers. It's not at that modern technology. Yes, and some are like, it's in the late 1800s. We have guns from the 1900s. Shut up, pickle boy. It won't match the aesthetic. And would you want to see a guy with a flamethrower charging at you? It wouldn't look right. But a fire lance would look sick. So, how would the fire lance work? Well, simple. You would replace the cup every single time, with the reload tube being fastening a new cup onto the lance. The actual fire ignition itself would do 10 damage, and the burning would burn you as much as any other fire would. But the initial flame that's actually spitting out at you would do 10 damage per second. Then, the lance. The lance itself would do 35 damage. This would be a pretty balanced weapon. Would it be the best? No. Would it be better than just an auto 5? No. Would it have a lot of range? No. Would it be cool? Yes. How would you get this fire lance? Well, the fire lance would, in my perfect idea, not come from any skill, because why would a skill have a fire flamethrower of some sorts? Instead, I would think that this fire lance would come from treasure hunting, or exploration, it's known as. This would make the most sense. The fire lance would come in 3 pieces, as the same as any other treasure hunting thing. And the 3 pieces would be the shaft, description would be something like, oh, it's a stick. Then the spearhead. The description would be, oh, what a cool rusty spearhead. Then the cup. Cup, tube, bamboo, whatever you want to call it. Description would be, oh, what a fancy little cup. Now, once you crafted these at the blacksmith, you would have a little fire lance. The reload would be 18 seconds, just like a musket. And, that's my idea. That's just a fire lance. If you want to hear any other ideas, comment down below, dude. I want to hear more. Subscribe if you want to keep updated with my ideas. And I got a sick Christmas update, or Christmas theory. It was based on last update. But make sure to like and subscribe. I know I sound like an idiot for saying that. But anyways, bye.
Future Mochi here. I forgot to say something in the video. I'm really dumb, but I forgot to say, once the fire lance has been ignited, it cannot be stopped until it's out. The flame would last 20 seconds, and a range would be 20 studs. The flame would set up the ground and like light up things. Anything it hits basically would catch on fire, like the Molotov. So anyways, this is actual. Goodbye.